Today we're set for a good AFC matchup.
Don't get embarrassed on YouTube.
Check
it out, King Jigaboo, when we finish.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I just want to do this real quick. Anytime number 1 second. I'm ready. How about it? Down to the dashboard. That's what they asked for.
Blunt, the lone running back. And they'll give it to him here. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Let's discuss this offense now, and Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski, 71 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
Just happened. How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. And I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
Come to Foxborough, get this bread.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Smith looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
We always talk about
how about the round of the days, boy?
Babe, show me what you like. Hey, I put money, I can match it for ya. I'm in this all white fit, looking like a brick and all them zippers on a jacket on ya. He got a thing for a Latin. He wanna. I told him it ain't practice it. I'm about to fully up the status. Rock up with the click and I ain't looking like the side in this. I'm the opposite cause I'm the main event in boxing and it has a time to tick and I've been out here playing my position. I'm about to get it now. Ain't no one about to block the hit. Cause someday, something come on. Someone to tell me I'm someone doing alright. Somewhere, somebody that someone is somebody that one day will be the love of my life.
everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make it.
Mincha. We on YouTube, baby. Good luck. Don't get embarrassed.
Up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. And he's up across the 25 and down.
I'm ready.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. That throw good for 4. It's second down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and LeGarrette Blount, the featured back.
The big knock on him coming out of college was his lack of speed, but it's definitely not his lack of power. He runs right through opposing tacklers and sets things up big for his offense.
On second down, here's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
To throw on second down is Smith. It's Hill, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Smith on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but you got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield, but that one goes incomplete.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. After the run, Smith going to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards.
I got Tom Brady looking like some trash out there, bro.
20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
Brady now to throw. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of just for driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
It's taken to the 26. 12 yards on the return that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. They begin the drive with Charles. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. A whole bevy of Patriots there that time to bring him down. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Smith on 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the
ball. Man, this dude's some trash, man.
You have to be a little bit more precise throwing.
I ain't even trying.
Catch radius with the bigger
crazy.
targets.
Here's New England defensively. Last year, the #1 overall defense as far as points.
Man, stop blitzing every down.
They've got a lot coming back in 2017.
Now, they certainly do. And let's go back to the Super Bowl. Trey Flowers, who was their leading sack guy in 2016, he had 7 in the regular season. He was a monster in the Super Bowl against Atlanta. He's back there for them. How about Dante Hightower at linebacker? His first Pro Bowl in 2016. And then, just moving on back to the secondary, Devin McCourty, the guy who quarterbacks him back as safety, he's been to the Pro Bowl as a corner and as a free safety.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And that one got tipped. Got to everything off. He's up 3rd.
Yeah, I'm really nigga real quick.
It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
I do this, man, for the culture, man.
Smith throwing again. And he comes back with 1 complete. They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
I do this for the coach. They're going to shoot like bucks. Way back then, I was trapping that mobile.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone.
And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the 1st quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Long in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They'll come out in the pistol. On second down, Jamal Charles. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with third down coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now it's Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Chris Conley from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part. On offense, all right, offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016,
trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went.
I don't know where I go, man. Hey, that 40 keep me funky. It keep me funky. Man, I I hope I'm gonna get some competition this time, man. I'm tired of busting motherfuckers' head. Daryl, what's up, my G? Good luck, man. You gonna need it.
With that, we'll get you out to Oakland. So we'll hand it over to our colleagues.
By the time I got a nigga with a mic, I just hope I get a good game.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West.
My nigga.
Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. And he'll bring it a few past the 20.
Hey, you rocking that, Biggie? Hold up now. You know I'm a pop nigga, so you know I definitely might got to get at you. Okay, all right. Yeah, you know how to keep me off your ass, don't you? I'm ready. Hey, you on YouTube too, my nigga. So don't get embarrassed.
Murray, the lone setback. He'll get the football here. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Well, sometimes we talk running backs, sometimes we talk wide receivers. Walford, the tight end in this unit, very important.
Clive Walford, a terrific player. Knows how to work the inside portions of the field, but also can surprise you and get deep.
Deep drop. Trying to
Shit.
lay one up deep. And the defense
That's my fault.
him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Shit.
Amari Cooper.
Good play.
75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25.
All right, let's go.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
He stunned me early. That user is out there now.
On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. And he is going to lose.
Damn, Mac early, huh?
Of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
To throw on second down is Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And certainly a key cog in this offensive wheel is Jeremy Maclin.
You've just got to find ways to get him the ball, whether you put him in the slot or put him out on the perimeter.
Third and long, it's Smith. Now
good play.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by
All right, let's go.
And his crew will take
Now that lackadaisical, I step my game up according to my competition.
Their way back out onto the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Simple slant route and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
They come out here in the eye. That was second down run for Murray. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Murray had the 1,000-yard season in 2015, followed that up with 788 last year. Now, also in the mix in Oakland, you had Washington, you had Richard. How do you see this backfield playing out going forward?
I think you'll see a similar combination going forward. I think that's one of the reasons that he dropped from a 1,000-yard runner to 788 because they had other options. They're able to bring in Washington, Richard. They can use different plays for those guys, a lot of versatility, and really upgrade their offense with an infusion of speed. But Latavius Murray, I think he'll still continue to be the lead guy out of that trio.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
The fuck you hold on that? Come on, Peters.
He's going to come down with it. And for that man, Crabtree just finished his 8th NFL season. Of course, the first 6 in San Fran, last 2 with the Raiders. Barely topped the 1,000-yard mark, but he did 1,003 this season.
It's been interesting to watch the career arc of Michael Crabtree, because you remember when he came out of college, came out of Texas Tech, he was seen as a pure #1 receiver. Many thought he was going to be a future All-Pro, but he settled in as the #2 guy in Oakland, and I think that's been great for him, taking the pressure off of Amari Cooper and making plays himself.
Murray, the lone setback. Carr going to throw. And
good play, boy.
He dropped it in the end zone.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history
I'm
class.
telling you, don't get embarrassed.
And you're
Shit.
just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They go back to the air here after the INT. They complete it to Hill. A gain of 6 there on first.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Smith. Caught here by Conley. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. Play fake for Charles. Now Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Stupid motherfucker.
From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders. 38 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
All right, here we go. Again, it's Murray.
What the fuck was that?
He's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll run here. It's Murray. And
Fuck
he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray taking it in. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
He's got the hook up with Conley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Macklin. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Smith. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They'll give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
And maybe expecting a throw. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And that is caught.
That was a hell of a time to use it. I need
A
it.
lot about these special teams and how important those can be. That comes into play here. The defense, not very alert.
And this is something you work on all the time as a defender. Always saying, alert, be ready for the fake. But sometimes you fall asleep anyway.
Now, after the touchdown here, Santos.
Shit, I had to get back in this bitch, man. Shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Murray, the lone setback. He's going to get the football. Stays on his feet. Look at the dance and the juke. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Man, you know that nigga was supposed to be tackle for a loss.
Here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On first down, Carr looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there. Carr to Cooper. 51 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed.
This is a division game, too.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's over.
You let that nigga muscle you like that, man.
Touchdown. Jameis Olawale taking it in. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They scored.
Now,
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of
I do got a chance of being down to touchdown if I can swing it right.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And now here comes Kansas City. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
14.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent.
He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On first down, it's Smith.
Oh, come on, my old fucking man.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Smith. Screen pass to Charles. And he'll go down at the 28. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Two yards to go here on 3rd down. To the air again, Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Smith, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete.
Trying to moss that nigga.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And this is caught. Jeremy Maclin. Now hold everything.
Moss that nigga.
Timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge in center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit.
Damn.
Actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action.
That was my go up, you know what I'm saying? Come back, score right here, be down to touchdown.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second down, here's Smith. His throw incomplete. Jeremy Maclin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Smith. Going underneath for Charles. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Damn, man, I needed to score that last fucking drive. Can't watch score out here.
5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw, Smith. They'll rifle this one. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So here comes
I try to go up top for it. Fuck it. I fucked up.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Second down, 9 yards to go. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Carr to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Reed, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Charles the low setback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for the out route. It's complete to Maclin. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's brought down. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed.
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
A lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. They got pressure there, and only
shit, the way it's looking.
There's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Smith. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
All right, let's go. We need it on, baby.
Jamal Charles,
They're going to review it, though.
a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to cut
I
into
know
this lead. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Sherman taking it in. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
All right, let's
What's
go.
that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They come out here in the I. Now Carr going to give to Olawale. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good solid gain on first down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Blah! Stay in your place.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete to Walford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
What a crunch.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st down, Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
The power of pistol, plotting no murder or motherfuckers for the gets picture of pitiful punk niggas. Copy please. Why to myself the clock, G's. Saw the situation. Never witnessed the crooked shit that they be facing. Why hit switches.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Here's Walford over the middle. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
The wheel on cooking the block.
Continues right there, even with this lead.
Whatever died
tonight. And have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage looked defensively.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offensive.
Oh, why you take that bitch to the back?
For a power set, sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Hey, y'all got them to make a fucking play, cuz.
As they face a 2nd and 11. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Gotta get up for 3rd nigga.
Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Janikowski bangs it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the 4th.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
On 1st down, Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Took pain on it with a high price. Try to blow my brains out.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
You see, I'm crazy. Don't want to hurry. Yeah, nigga, take it easy.
Be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sean Smith.
Good game.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Just forgive me. I'm getting hot.
Fuck! The Raiders add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is
and let the chicken survive.
Ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And that's at the 25. And out come the... Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They go with Murray again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down.
Motherfucker doing what he want to do.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. The 20th carry coming up now for Murray. A strong running. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Carr turns, hands to Murray. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
It was hell. Hugging on my mama from a jail cell. He was thinking elementary. Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police. That's right. Mama catch for the whooping to the right side. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. Probably understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed. On welfare, tell me how you did it. There's no way I can pay you back.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
And now here's another interception.
Ooh, the money on my own started swinging. I ain't guilty because even though I sell right, good put money in your mailbox.
Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board.
Give me that shit.
Down is usually the right play here.
It's such a hot play.
In this situation. Murray, the lone setback. Carr going to throw. And he's going to be... And now look at him go. It's the sackmaster, Justin.
About time I do something. I ain't even celebrating nothing.
Pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by David Amerson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Amari Cooper, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
Here we go. Red 18. On play action, it's Carr. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
The time of the niggas than I do with
They'll
you.
go for it. It's Carr. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Carr going to throw here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now Carr. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here we go. Red 18. Throwing his Carr on third down. And this is caught. It's Cooper.
Good game, man.
Picks up the first as he's able to take it down.
Like a river, like a river, like a river.